Namaskar. Thank you so much for having me here. In fact, I'd like to say that today we had one of our colleagues, Girish, who is heading the business of Rochem separation systems. He was supposed to be here for the presentation, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. So I am filling in as a replacement for him. I'm basically going to talk about our integrated ZLD system on wastewater as a service, WAS model, which is, I think, an approach which we in India are trying to promote in a big way. And I think most of the industries are also looking at it in a manner which is actually good for them. And definitely at the end of the day, it is important that this model which we were trying to promote, the industries are accepting it. And if the operational cost which we're being able to match, I think that is going to be a game changer for us. So next slide, please. So basically, today I think Frederick spoke about 6 Ps, and I think policies are very much in place. At least that's what we see in India. But for the industries to become responsible and take stewardship for ensuring that whatever they're doing in terms of their wastewater management is as per the policy is what is critical in today's scenario. And I think with being ROSERV is a model where we provide these reverse osmosis RO on a service model. That's how the name originates. It's basically an Indian and a Danish joint venture set up in the year 2016. We have Hans here also from the Danish embassy, so well aware of what ROSERV does. So at the end of the day, I think what we have seen is, and what we have done is, that this is a technology which is going to provide sustainability as well as ensure that this solution, what we are providing the industry, is actually helping them benefit and also providing them economies of scale and cost, so that in fact in the end of the day the entire running maintenance operation of the equipment is lying with us. So we are very confident that this solution gives us everything and ensures the industry or the corporate can focus on their production and ensure that they are doing their own line of business, while at the same time we manage the wastewater for them. Next, please. Boss, next slide. Next, 2, please. So this is a kind of durations which we do. We can do a short period of lease starting from 3 months and go up to 10 years. Capex, approximately 18 to 22% of the total capex will be your rental values. Also, we have more than 65 installations across the country where we are already doing our ROSA models. So this is the entire integrated end-to-end service provider which we are doing. We have Rochem, who are the membrane and wastewater division. We have the solid waste to energy, which is also Rochem Green. Then we have ROSERV, where we are doing the wastewater as a service model. And then we have the effluent and sewage treatment through REVA. Next. Next. So basically what we are going to talk about here is what are the disruptive solutions and technologies for wastewater reuse and recycling, and what are the challenges and barriers, and finally I will go to case studies and the zero liquid discharge. Next one. Next. Next. So as you can see, these are the major challenges in terms of recycling that we are facing right now. Increasing water scarcity, of course, it is very important, and the expensive nature of conventional treatment, high purity water requirement across most of the industries. Government regulations have become very strict nowadays, and with improvement in technology and increasing focus on SDGs as well as environment goals, I think it has become imperative for the industries to ensure that they look at these kind of solutions in a big way. As you can see, the recycling and reuse market is projected to grow at a rate of around 14% CAGR till the year 2030. That is what we are looking at. So the opportunity is immense. Next, please. Next. So this is what we are all doing. Industry or corporate comes to us, they are in a dilemma what to do. They have got a requirement for managing of their wastewater needs. Rochem comes in, steps in with the equipment, and we provide, as I said, a pay-per-use model based on the per meter cube cost for the water. We provide flexible lease options starting from 3 months to 10 years, whatever is the tenure. We purchase the equipment from our parent company, which is Concord Enviro, and then we complete the installation of the equipment at the site of the client and take a small deposit, running deposit, and the completion is done within 3 to 6 months. And then we move entire operation and maintenance, including insurance, back-end support, technical support, everything is provided at the site from the side of Rochem. And then payments are collected based on whatever the water we are recycling for them. And finally, at the end of the tenure, we either take back the equipment or the equipment is transferred to the client. So this is the entire process of wastewater as a service. Next, please. So as I said, we have different billing models. We have a pay-per-use model, a fixed rental plan, and a sale and leaseback model. So these are the options which are available to the client. We have short-term options, medium-term options, as well as long-term options. Transfer at the end of the tenure. There is an option for release if the customer wants to extend the tenure. And finally, the customer can also return the equipment at the end of the tenure. Next, please. Next. Next. Click, boss. Click. Click. One more click. So as you can see, the compact ETPs and STPs is one of the important technologies which we provide. They have got very minimal kind of footprint areas required, and they are packaged solutions which we provide. So we can basically ensure that we go in and plug and play at the client's place. Our PTRO, basically the disk membrane systems, are very efficient in terms of recycling. We do more than 97% recycling in terms of that. And finally, we have come up with a, one more click please. We have come up with a waste heat evaporator system where we do this vacuum operation, and that is the final stage of ZLD. Next please. Click. So as you can see, these are the major challenges what we are facing. These are the major challenges what we are facing: aging infrastructure, lack of skilled workforce, very limited access to clean water, regulatory compliances, energy consumption, sludge management equally important, chemical and industrial pollution, health and safety concern, emerging contaminants, and neutral pollution. Next, please. Video. So I'll play a small video about what our solutions are. So I'll request you to please go through it, and then. So this is a model which we have done at one of our clients, an automobile client at the heart of Bombay. Entirely containerized solution. This is the final permeate. Stop. Next. So basically this is a case study which we have done at the automobile client, cost of sewage water which we recycled for them. Basically you can see the recycled water through our solutions. We have replaced their fresh water consumption, and the drain water quantity is also reduced, and therefore the cost of disposal is reduced.
Mr. Bhattacharya, I'm so sorry. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a very
Please,
interesting presentation, but we have to stop it now.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you
Let's
so
give him
much.
a
Thank you so
huge
much.
round of applause. Thank you.